Coming up next on The Jeff Crilley Show, she's a life coach and she helps people elevate their life inside and out. Her story just ahead.
Many are predicting that the worst is yet to come, which is unfortunate, said one person here. Until now, they've enjoyed the reputation of being the nation's icebox.
Watched a burglar in his home this morning by webcam.
As a journalist of over 25 years, stories are what make my world turn.
Reporting live from the Dallas newsroom tonight, Jeff Crilley, Fox 4 News.
But in 2008, I took the jump from my familiar life and started a PR firm from my home.
We're talking about anyone with a camcorder like the one I'm using becomes a television network.
We started slowly growing the company, and we now have over 100 clients, and we've branched into the world of live digital broadcasting. I now own 8 different TV studios and have a huge team, and the stories that I now get to share are sometimes the most important of my life. Life has a funny way of coming around full circle. This is The Jeff Crilley Show.
One of the things I love about Dallas-Fort Worth is they believe in coaches. And I'm not talking sports coaches, I'm talking about life and business coaches. And I have a very successful life and business coach in my studio right now. Nikkita Chanté is in the studio. Thanks for coming on the show.
My pleasure.
Absolutely. Well, I want people to know your heart because you're still serving in the National Guard, so thank you for that. How is your military experience playing a role in how you help people?
I believe my military experience played a role in how I help people because of the challenges and the resilience, and I can take those experiences and use them to give people tips on how they can be resilient and how they can get through life challenges.
Sure, and so much of it is discipline, and I know everybody in our military, 0600 is not 605. So you got to be punctual, you got to show up, and you got to be ready for business.
Yes, this is very true.
Absolutely. Tell us the kinds of clients that you like to work with.
The types of clients that I like to work with are clients who are motivated and they're looking for change. Clients who know that maybe something's not right and they are willing and open to seek help.
Outstanding. She makes all these wonderful videos on TikTok and YouTube. Let's play one now.
Nikkita Chanté. So I want to bring to everybody's attention that when you start to serve your purpose, find your creative outlet, you will intimidate the people around you. It's not always because they hate you or because they don't like you, but you are doing something that may make them uncomfortable. You are doing something that surpasses what they have been able to do, and they may not see the purpose in it. And a lot of times that is how a lot of entrepreneurs start out. Nobody can really see what it is that they're doing or the purpose or the innovative piece. But what you have to know is as long as you are creating from a good place, it will work out. Just keep going. Don't get discouraged.
Very important, your friend group, because and loved ones. I mean, sometimes those people who love us the most can also drag us down. So talk about creating a friend group that is uplifting.
A friend group that is uplifting should definitely be supportive, and you will notice changes. Like every idea that we have is not going to sit well with the people around us, but it's just about them believing in you. Even if they can't see the end goal and they're like, I don't know, but they can just still say, okay, I can really see that this person wants to do this, and I can see it's really close to their heart to do it, so I need to be there for them. So I think that a good friend group is someone who is supportive and they can hold your hand and be there for you even when they don't see the end goal.
Tell me one of your favorite client success stories.
One of my favorite client success stories is helping them go in between money and their creative outlet. So I have a client, she wants to do interior design, but she's so concerned with the money. And just being that coach, I'm just trying to say, hey, if this is really what you want to do, then you should do it, because I really believe God, he gives us talents and we should use them, because, that will take you far.
Sure. Well, another thing that you can speak on, and you're very open on social media about this, is you're a survivor of sex abuse.
Yes.
Would you share?
So I know the abuse started happening when I was in first grade, and the person who is responsible for that is my biological brother. And it's very, at that time, very abnormal, because most people say, oh, it was a stranger, or it was my uncle or something like that. But for it to be someone so close to me, it took me a while to understand it. I had to do a lot of personal work. I did a lot of work when it came to books to try to understand not only what had happened to me, but why this happened.
Sure. And this is a common story. Sometimes people will push it down, the pain and the hurt, and it can stay there for decades before somebody has the courage to come forward. So I applaud you for having the courage to share your journey. In the final 2 minutes or so, I want you to look into that camera on the left and talk to the person who's struggling, who probably needs a life coach like you to show them their blind spots.
You are not alone, and the things that you went through, you did not go through them alone, and there's other people who have wisdom that can help you through your struggle. You don't have to continue to go through an emotional struggle. You can ask for help, and asking for help does not make you weak.
Outstanding. Amen. Thank you so much, and congratulations on your success. We're going to leave you with her YouTube page, and that's how you can get a hold of her. Nikkita Chanté, thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me.
You bet. That's it for now. We'll see you next time.